Mother Truckers, I just want to say thank you to all the truck drivers that came out to Toot and Totem at Ambest location today in Amarillo, Texas. You know, it was a great time. We got to give away some hats and merch and just talk and interview drivers. It was amazing. What's going on? Doing well, bro.
Good to meet you, bro.
Yeah, man. I got a shirt in there for you.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah, we're going to grab you a shirt in there, you know? Okay. But yeah, we're just hanging out and doing some interviews. So I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. You, man. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, we're out here having fun. Look at that right here, man. Yeah. Okay. And so tomorrow on November 7th, on Friday, I'll be out there in Lubbock, Texas at 2171 Slayton Road. And that's from 7 a.m. to noon as well. So it's going to be a great time where we're just going to give away some great Mother Trucker product for you guys and just say thank you. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And thank you just for all the love and support. And we just continue to give you as much information as we can. What's going on, Mother Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. Want to get into the first story today. There has been rumor about this, and it is finally done. J&R Schugel merges with Interstate Personnel Services, and now they pretty much create a huge fleet of 2,000 tractors and 6,000 trailers. So J&R Schugel joins the IPS family, which includes names like Paschel Truck Lines and Paschel Logistics, Paschel Trailer Leasing, and IPS Leasing and Transport Distribution Company. So, my truckers, for all the drivers out there that work for J&R Schugel, what are your thoughts about that? Are you happy about this, or are you sad that they have merged in with IPS? All right, Mother Truckers, so this is just a precaution here. You know, I got a good friend that says, Alex, have you heard of Zuum brokerage? You know, stating that they have closed their doors. So, Zuum. Right. Now, here's the information that I'm getting here about this. It says they haven't officially announced it yet. He stated a good friend of mine works over there, and he said that they were just informed this on Friday, and they will be announcing sometime this week. So the biggest thing is he just wants to let all of the carriers know, especially if you're thinking about grabbing a load from this freight brokerage, maybe hold off for now, because I'd hate for you to do the work and not be able to get paid for it. So, Mud Truckers, I'll give you more information as we find that out, but just want to share with you what's coming down the pipeline to me now. So, I've had a Mother Trucker email me a couple times now, so I definitely want to talk about this, and this makes a lot of sense here. You know, we talked about last week how USPS was trying their best to follow the rules of Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy of saying, hey, if you're working for USPS, we don't want to work with non-domicile CDLs. But the fact is, they reversed the rule when they found out that they couldn't get enough drivers to drive these USPS trucks. So since this is a federal government thing, you know, he wants Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy not to play favors on this and basically make it known that no, USPS should follow this rule. So at the end of the day, this does make a lot of sense. So I really want to put it out there that, you know, hey, if Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy wants to make sure that we make these rules stricter for non-domicile CDLs, then it should be the same way with their USPS group. So I get this from a driver that works at AI Fleet, and definitely this is not here to bash the company. You know, the CEO of AI Fleet, definitely you are welcome on the show. Please email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. This is a concern from a driver here, you know, shared me the screenshot, you know, and so I just want to read this here. And, you know, if this is incorrect, I can definitely fix this, but this is what the driver says that the team has sent to him through a text. And it says, team, I am so sorry. It's taking me so much time to post an update here. The past few days have moved quickly and unexpectedly, and we've been working through a lot of uncertainty in real time. As most of you know, over the weekend, we learned that one of our key equipment suppliers made decisions that forced us to return many of our trucks. As a result, we have to reduce the size of our fleet and say goodbye to some incredible drivers who have been such an important part of this company. This decision we made yesterday for the fleet was not about individual performance. It was about equipment. It forced us to do a rush layoff that did not reflect our values in communication. For that and many other reasons, I am really sorry. So this driver says here, a bunch of us, like half of the drivers, because they didn't want to renew contracts with Penske. So he's saying about 80 drivers. Worst of all, he says he was sent this through a text, right? So overall, if you work for AI Fleet, please tell me, if this is exactly what is going on. I just want to make it clear. It says that this is from another driver. They are making us drop off the truck at Penske's all over the country, then getting us rental cars to go home. So that's good that you guys are getting the drivers home. Also, this is the second wave of layoffs. There were layoffs earlier this year. First layoffs were in June. So my truckers, just want to give this information. This is directly to the CEO. Just want to be clear. Just want to share the message that truck drivers are stating to me. And if I am getting any of this incorrect, please correct me on this, and I will make a further statement to do so. But yeah, this is the concerns here. And my truckers, you never think this, but yeah, if a contract goes bad with your equipment partner like Penske, that could be a major problem. So I'm trying to figure out what that is exactly, if Penske's has raised their rates or not on their trucks. But I can see that making sense if trucking companies across America are going BK. And because of that, Penske themselves are potentially taking a big hit. I can see that. And so they might have to have raised their rates, right? So we don't know what this is. We just know that AI Fleet is getting a grunt of this. And, this is coming from the driver, not from the company stating that it is Penske. So my truckers, comment down below. Let me know. We got behind the scenes. We're with Ambest. Brett is the best. We got the Toot and Totem team. There's a lot of travel centers that don't have marketing, and they do. They're doing it right. Yeah, and look at that. And we're giving out all this cool merch right here. Just love it on these drivers, man. Thank you all so much.